Hey there, it's Vicki Howell here to show you how to do the special stitch that is called for in the very first Block Builders Club knit square. So this is the stitch pattern overall, and everything is basic knits and purls, stockinette stitch, garter stitch, except for the one magical thing that really makes this diagonal slip stitch pattern be what it is, beautiful long lengths of yarn at diagonal columns across our piece. So what we're going to cover today is just quickly what makes these floats. So in the pattern, you will see what is called a Sl3wyif. What that stands for is slip 3 stitches with yarn in front. I'm just going to get a few stitches in. Okay, so what we're going to do, when we slip our stitches, it's really sort of intuitive to keep your yarn back here so you hide the strand of yarn, but we want to showcase it. So when you're getting ready to do your slip 3 with yarn in front, you move your yarn in front as if to purl, but we're not purling, but what we are doing is slipping those 3 stitches to the right hand needle purlwise. So 1, 2, 3. Then we move on to the next instructions in the pattern, and depending on where you are, it will always be a knit, but it might be 3, it might be a different number, because this pattern is made by doing this exact same thing at different intervals, as is explained in your pattern. So what we want to do though is we want to move our yarn back into place to knit. So I'm just going to knit 3, which is what you need to do for the first row anyway. And you can see that that sets up this strand exactly where we want to be. Now, so I'm going to show you again. The other way, I slip the stitches one at a time. You can do that, or you can kind of tug on your piece and slip all 3 at a time. Makes no difference at all. It's just dealer's choice. And so you can, just as long as you're inserting the needle as if to purl, they won't twist, they'll be just how you need to be. All right, so then we are going to lay this across, keeping in mind, make sure that you don't pull so that you don't tighten up your fabric. That's a cool technique too, just not the one we want for this particular square. So you want to keep it loose, but not so loose that you have these big long loops, just so it lays nice and flat. And then you continue on. And that is all there is to it, to our Sl3wyif, or slip 3 with yarn in front. Okay, have fun, and don't forget to tag at Vicki Howell or hashtag YarnYAY BBC so that we can see your blocks in action, including this fun new stitch. All right, thanks.